Hello friends, I'm Uglyfish, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before, and today we're carrying on with our playthrough of Animal Crossing New Horizons. So in the last episode we rescued Gulliver from being stranded on the beach, and we paid off our tent, and got Tom Nook to upgrade our tent into this nice little house that you can see. Gulliver sent me a thank you present, I'll just have an open of that. He needn't have bothered. Cheers, Gulliver. I'll sell that. And I've got a gift from the Happy Home Academy. A DIY recipe? That's the kind of thing we're looking for. Keep that in mind, please, Gulliver. Next time you want to send me a gift. I'd rather that than a hairdo. Right, let's have a look. First upgrade of the house. Very basic. One room. It's either a 6x6 or an 8x6 grid. Decorating mode and inbuilt storage sounds useful. You used to have to buy a piece of storage furniture, like a chest or a cabinet, and even then you were limited to how many spaces were in that. The decorating mode looked good. There's my inbuilt storage. Oh, and you can sort things as well, that's handy. So in the past you used to have to decorate just by pushing furniture around. I'll just push the bed against the wall very quickly because that's how I like it. But with the decorating mode, if you're looking to change your whole room up, it's going to be much easier than shoving everything. I don't think I've got any other bits of furniture that I can put down to make the room a little bit nicer. So let's go and see how much Tom Nook wants for this. Probably a small fortune. Interrupting something here. He's having a little meeting with Timmy. They're talking about opening up a shop. I'm happy with that. In the shop I'll be able to buy trees and flowers and probably flooring and wallpaper for my new house. Maybe a bit of furniture. I'll be happy with that. And it'd be nice to get out this building and have something else on the island other than just the houses and this tent. I'll have to build it though. I'll have to find about 600 pieces of wood or something. Hand them over to Timmy and he'll get all the praise. Right, let's see if he tells me how much. 98,000, that's fine, and it'll be even cheaper in miles. It won't be even cheaper in miles because the little con man invented this miles currency and now won't accept miles. It's that episode of The Simpsons where they go to Itchy and Scratchy Land. He sat there and sold miles to me at the start of this game and now he goes, oh, I don't want them anymore. Nook Miles tickets, not really much of a bonus either, Tom Nook. But it will give me a chance to go to different randomly generated islands and explore. So at least it helps me make some bells to pay that ridiculous loan. And now Timmy's going to ask me to build the shop for him. He calls it a collaboration. It's not a collaboration. I'm going to do all the work and they're still going to charge me for stuff. This is a capitalist island. At least they've considered nature in it. So he wants me to gather 30 pieces of each kind of wood. That's easy enough. 30 iron nuggets is going to be tough. You get iron nuggets by hitting rocks, and the past few times I've played I haven't really been vigilant, shall we say, with how many times I've hit rocks and how many rocks I've hit a day. You can hit a rock up to 9 times and get something as long as you don't mess up. I've only been hitting them once or twice. So I'm very low on the iron. Luckily, I could hand over one of the materials there and then. That's fine. Sometimes, if you're very lucky, rocks give you cash. What I should have done to get the most amount of bells from that rock is dug holes all around the space that you can see where the bells have landed, and then when you hit the rock you don't ricochet backwards, and that saves time and it allows you to get all 9 items before the rock stops paying out, I suppose. Do a little wood chopping montage now, why not? No one needs to see 40 minutes of me hitting trees and getting stung by wasps and breaking tools because I still haven't upgraded. I haven't really got an excuse either, I just haven't done it. What I have done is collected 30 pieces of hardwood and 30 pieces of softwood though that I can hand over to Timmy. And then I think all that's left is the 30 iron nuggets. this is where that Nook Miles ticket is going to come in useful. So I can go and visit other islands now. They're randomly generated from a selection of island types. So some could be similar to my island, same fruit, same flowers. Some could have different fish. Some could have different fruit. Some of them just have tarantulas on. They're the best ones because tarantulas sell, I think, for 8,000 bells each or 10,000 bells. So I can use this Nook Miles ticket. I can go. These islands are generated when I go to them, and they're forgotten when I leave. So I can destroy these islands, essentially, take everything I need from them, and it won't affect anything. In New Leaf, you used to go on island tours. The little, I think he was a turtle, took you over on his boat, and on these tours you played games like hide and seek or match fossils and stuff. You could shake the fruit off these trees, and you could make upwards of 100,000 bells a time. I don't know if this is going to be as lucrative as that. Let's see. It would be lovely if it was, but I also wouldn't mind if there was a different fruit. Here I am. I can see apples in the corner. That's a shame. I can see a DIY bench up at the top though. That's handy because if I was to break a tool and couldn't recreate it, that would be a waste of time and a waste of Nook Miles. So let's have a look. It doesn't look anything exciting. Oh! There's someone up there. She's a koala bear. I've had her before. Her name is like something that's in Australia. Is she called after a city? I'm going to hit this rock. I don't think she's going to go anywhere. I didn't dig the holes around me again, and you can see how far back I'm shot after every time I hit the rock. So this wastes one. I could have got one more thing out of that rock, but I'm happy with the amount of iron nuggets I've got. I don't know how many rocks are on this island. Have a little nose round. Go and speak to my friend the koala bear. Melba! Is it Melba? Yes! I've had Melba on an island before. She was lovely. Oh, she's so cute. Can I invite her to my island? Come and live on Leningrad with me, Melba. You will love it. Oh, she is. She's going to come and live with me and all. I'm so glad. Some of the villagers in Animal Crossing are adorable. Some of them are really, really quite scary. So I'm very happy to see that Melba is going to be my first resident. You watch Tom Nook charge me for that though. Somehow I'm going to have to pay to get Melba over to Leningrad. I'm probably going to have to build a house. I'm probably going to have to pay another 5,000 miles in her moving fees. And she just gets to live the cushy life. I'm a mug, essentially. And I'm all done with iron nuggets. Looks like I'm going to have to pop back to another island. That's fine. Got enough Nook Miles to do it. I might meet other villagers as well. I've got an idea of who I want. And if I am able to pick and choose like that, if I hadn't have spoken to her a second time, I don't think I'd have given her an option to come and live in my island. So, if there's anyone I don't like the look of, I just won't speak to them a second time. I wouldn't mind getting Mo the cat. I've had him before. I really liked him. Lobo the wolf was quite good as well. There's this kind of clown sheep ram concoction called Pietro, who is terrifying to look at. He is the stuff of nightmares, but he's lovely. And I would quite like Zell, but I don't think I'm going to get Zell. I've never seen her in a game. Apples again. Oh, there's a moose, I think. He could be a deer. I work in a safari park, I should know. Maybe he's a moose. He's got a lovely jumper on, whoever he is. He's not going to go anywhere again. Let's have a little explore of this island. Start hitting the rocks. Ah, that's why you should... I was going to say that's why you should put the holes around you, but I have got a river stopping me there. I messed up. I hit another item. I wasted time. I also didn't clear around the rock. So I got fewer items than I should have done out of that rock. Probably when you're late in the game and you've got a lot of stuff, it's not a big deal. But right now, when I'm limited... Oh, that was clumsy of me. I won't make that mistake again. I am going to speak to Eric, though. Oh, I love him. Eric, you can come to my island as well. Bring your lovely little jumper. You look so cosy. I've never met him on a game before. I've never encountered him. He's really sweet. Something about him reminds me of my little dog. Absolutely come to Leningrad, mate. Come and live with me. And Melba as well. And Sprocket and Fuchsia. You get on well with Fuchsia because she's maybe a deer or a moose as well. So that's another villager come to live with me on my island. Let's hit a rock in celebration and let's try and do it right this time. There's not much I can dig around there. Just try and wedge myself in. Come on, iron. Oh, I am shooting back too much. But there we go, that's a full 9. That's what happens when you make... It's unfortunate that none of those 9 things were iron nuggets like. That means I'm going to have to go to another island. But that's what happens when you hit your rocks right. 6 more iron nuggets. 1 more island journey. Let's see who we meet this time. I've got no set specific islanders in mind, other than those ones I've mentioned before who I'd like to see. But I'm not going to go out of my way to attract them. Just as long as they're not terrifying, I'm happy to have them on my island. Unless they're Pietro. He's terrifying, but he's allowed. He's great. So let's run over, see what's going on. Throughout all of this, Tommy has done very little. Timmy's been the shrewd businessman who somehow got me to build a shop for him. Tommy's walked outside with a flag. And now, there is someone who is not getting invited to Leningrad. I am not going to speak to that thing again. I think it's a hamster. I don't know why its ears are green. Maybe it's ill. It reminds me of Ralph Wiggum. I hate it. Look at him looking at a wall because he's sad because he knows he's not getting a new home. Stay on this island forever, mate. Look, I've left you fruit. You can have that. But that is not coming to Leningrad with me. I've got my iron nuggets though. I did sweep this island. I just cut it out and moved straight to showing you the terrifying rodent thing. But I'm back off to Leningrad. Gonna hand these things over to Timmy. See what I can do for him then. I think he's going to hand me a tent. I'm going to have to pick the place for the shop. I've had a little think about this. I've had a little Google as well. And I know that you can change the positions of things once you've put them down. Costs you a fair chunk of bells. And I don't think I can do it yet. I think I get an upgrade to this tent. And then Tom Nook lets me move things. But I am going to try having a sort of beachfront shopping area if possible. If I can put the shop on the beach, I would definitely like to do that. If not, I'm going to put it in the bottom right hand corner because there's a lovely bit of beach. Make it look a little bit like Brighton if possible. I'd like to see if I can get some bunting up, get a row of shops. I don't know how many shops you can get on this game. I know that you can get Tommy and Timmy's shop. I imagine the Able sisters are going to come and join me as well. Other than that, I'm not sure what shops there are. You used to be able to get a cafe with a sad pigeon called Brewster. There was a comedy club. There was a garden shop. There was a hairdresser's, but I think that was on top of another shop. There was one more that I can't remember. In the last Animal Crossing game, in New Leaf, there was quite a substantial high street. So I'd quite like to remake that, but on the beach. So let's see. Shop construction kit, down we go. Oh, it's a fair bit bigger than I thought it would be. It's maybe a house and a half. I'm not sure if I can fit that. I'll creep a little bit forward and see. I don't think that's going to fit. Okay, it looks like it's going to fit, but apparently not. Try... I think I'm going to have to do it on the grass, aren't I? Let's get rid of the evidence that I got stung by some wasps. And let's cover that up with a shop. Let's have a look. Oh, I quite like that. It's a bit shabby, beachy. It's not quite Brighton, is it? Maybe it's more Landudno. But it's there. There's a shop. I'm going to be able to sell things. I'm going to be able to buy more things. That's a really good step. I'm happy with that. I'll undoubtedly change my mind in the future, but for now, I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to sign off for today. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!